Yeah, like a lot of times you look outside to bring the subject matter expert in to give a presentation, when in reality, many of the people in your own office or in our own market know as much or more, or may have other skills that we haven't tapped into. That's what's beautiful about the REVamp group, is that there are people in that room that have talents, and we can harness some of that.
Mm-hmm. Well, Artie, think about it. The people buying and selling anywhere are people tied to that community. And the people tied to those people are the realtors.
Right.
So if you bring in the local topic matter, what'd you say, local subject matter expert, isn't it by definition truly the fact that that person is not connected to the clients? I mean, the person you bring in and pay a princely sum to teach is not dealing with the lady or the man or the couple or the family buying in your town.
Right.
So who better than the person handling the crying kids and the kitchen table negotiation and the appointments that they stood up than the person really in the trenches? That's who I want to hear from.
Right.
The person who's handling the offer. I mean, how about this? I can't wait to ask this question. Do you take calls after 10 o'clock? Do you make calls after 10 o'clock? Do you text after 10 o'clock?
PM.
Are you sleeping? Should you sleep? Do you sleep?
You sleep?
That's.
Should you not sleep?
I have people I've spoken to that say that if a text comes in at the single digit hours of the morning, they will answer. And I said, well, A, how can you if you're in a REM cycle?
Right.
And B, what kind of answer does the person expect
right.
at that time? So it's crazy, and I don't have the answers, but I have some of the questions.
Right.
So there's really, personal/professional preferences that I'd like to know. That question alone, you can get a lot of traction.
A lot of answers on that.
Do you text? I think I heard you say that for some reason you take Sundays off. Did you say that today?
I mean, I try to take one day off.
Yeah, okay. Well,
if that's allowed.
I understand. I mean, that is supposed to be the day of rest too. Right. So
no, but I'll answer a text. I mean, this particular Sunday, I didn't see a couple of them come through, but I'll take a text. And actually, if it's not an emergency, though, I don't understand that.
No, there's no blood in real estate.
I mean, Monday morning is everyone else gets focused, and I think that works. But definitely Saturdays. Saturdays
for sure. Saturday's a business day.
Yep.
There's no blood, but there are tears in real estate. I've seen them.
I agree.
So, do we have any callers? Any calling in? Is anyone listening? I don't know, but
Steve in Briarcliff.
Yes, you're next on the call. First time, long time.
Long time listener, first time
caller. If no one else has any questions from our, I think we have over 1,000 listeners now up to this point.
Oh, it's got to be.
It's got to be. I think most of them are C-level executives, some of the bigger companies across the nation.
I agree, yeah.
If they're not, then I definitely will send this link to my mom and some other friends who might listen. But we're here to create content, and we're here to disseminate this, what I consider to be, not that it's such great information, but it certainly is an awareness that REVamp exists. People may not know that an organization is out there where 7 or 10 of their peers can get together and don't have to think of things to do. They will order food and like it. They will discuss the subject, and they will be accompanied by people that they will work with and do work with in the past, and who want to work with them. So
yeah, I'm looking forward to a couple of realtors, in Seattle, Washington, or somewhere else, San Francisco, or San Diego, that hear about it, like it, like the idea, like the concept, want to start a REVamp. I mean, there should be REVamp groups starting all over the country, and all you need to do is reach out to us and reach out to your local service provider, whether it be a mortgage person or a title person, a settlement agency. I mean, you can have one for your office. There's no reason, if your office has 40 or 50 agents, or even 15 agents, get a couple affiliates. That's a REVamp group. Let's meet once a month.
If you think
we'll give you the topics, and you're off to the races.
The realtors are independent contractors. I mean, so unless it comes to issues involving liability, the broker doesn't even have a way of requiring how matters to be held.
Right.
So already touched on an office, but really anywhere where people think that's valuable, and the cost for realtors ideally and realistically should be zero. Should be no cost.
I think it will be. I mean, if they handle it the right way, just reach out to a service provider and they'll sponsor them.